With the start of the Boruto anime, a new era has officially started in the village hidden in the leaves. However, while the Boruto anime isn't perfect, it isn't without its fair share of flaws. Now, one thing I haven't seen too many people address is the fact that the Boruto anime does a poor job in explaining how much time has progressed between events and making it clear when certain things have occurred. In today's video, I plan to clear up some of the inconsistencies that the Boruto anime has displayed and hopefully help you guys make sense of some of the stuff the anime has dropped the ball on. Now, I've already done a video on the Naruto timeline after the war, but I purposely didn't spend too much time on the Boruto era, partly because it's currently ongoing and retcons can happen on the whim of the writers, but also because I knew I wanted to touch on this particular topic in this certain video. The anime has done a really poor job with chronicling the ages and time progression of Boruto and his classmates. To make sense of this, I want to start with Kishimoto's own words during an interview at the New York Comic-Con a few years ago. In that interview, he stated that 15 years had passed since the end of the war and the start of Naruto Gaiden. This is upheld in the anime when Naruto states this number pretty close to the start of the adaptation for Naruto Gaiden, which also sees the return of Sasuke and Sarada goes on a quest to learn out who her real mother is. However, if we go all the way back to episode 2 of the Boruto anime, Iwabe clearly states that 10 years have passed since the 4th Great Ninja War ended when he goes on his rant about his displeasure for the current academy system. Between episodes 2 and episode 19, there is a clear time skip of a very substantial length of time that occurs due to the fact that in episode 19, Sarada is confirmed to be 11 years old since that is her age at the start of Naruto Gaiden, which was written by Naruto series creator Masashi Kishimoto himself. However, the anime never makes it clear how much time has passed. While it's easy to say that one could use common sense to come to your own conclusion that Boruto has obviously aged since episode 1, where he's easily around 6 or 7 years old, but it also comes down to presentation and execution, and I feel like the anime team has dropped the ball on this. I've seen a lot of people state how they're confused about where Boruto is in terms of age, likely due to the fact that he doesn't appear to have aged much, despite the fact that there is a clear time progression in the story. This is where the anime could have done a better job, giving more concrete statements of time progression instead of off-the-cuff remarks like this event happened a few weeks ago, or do you remember a few months ago when this thing happened? We've gotten a few physical time markers in the series, like seeing the academy be rebuilt after it was destroyed. Generally, in most cases, it takes a year to 18 months to build a school. While seeing the school be rebuilt and Boruto's classes be taught outside does help with this, it still would have made for better storytelling to have a line in the anime mention the exact length of time that passed between the school being destroyed and the completion of the rebuilding effort. Just to restate, I'm not bashing the Boruto anime, but I felt that it was important to point out that there are severe flaws in the anime because we're getting really close to Mitsuki's origin story being adapted and the Naruto Boruto the movie being retold in the anime, albeit both are going to have changes when you look at the anime version. Studio Period hasn't done a good job with the post-war explaining the progression of time, which is why I hope that this clears some things up for you guys. That's it for my video today, guys. If you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.